Controllers play such an important role in the finance and accounting departments for companies today. Compensation is constantly changing, especially in a highly inflationary economy and looking at the Great Resignation. Hello, everyone. My name is ROARK, CEO of ROARK, and I'm here to talk to you about controller salaries in Southern California and how much you can expect to pay in 2022. The Southern California area makes up four major regions. First being the Inland Empire, which is Riverside and San Bernardino counties. Then we have Orange County on the ocean, LA just to the north, and in the southern region is San Diego County as well. When we talk about compensation, it's really important for us to understand the four buckets that we classify professionals into. First of all is the limited performers, and that's going to be on your lower end. That's going to be someone who's either recently moved up to a position and has limited skills or experience in that position, or someone that may be a longer term player that's more of a B-level type of player or hit kind of the peak of where they're going to be at professionally. Next is going to be your strong performer. This is going to be the B+, A- level player. They're going to be able to go in, they're going to be able to do a good job. They may have some limitations on some of the sophistication or some of the latest trends in the industry, but they're going to do a great job in going in and helping you out. Now, if you want the person that's going to knock your socks off, that is going to be the star performer. These are the A+ level players within a given segment. They're doing an amazing job. They've got great technical skills, soft skills, and they're able to combine both of those together. The star performers are really what I want in my organization. Finally, we have the elite professionals. Those are going to be the ones that are going to be the top of their game. They're the 1%ers in compensation, typically in very large or publicly traded companies, and they get paid the top dollar for the skills they bring to the table. When you look at compensation, there's both art and science to compensation. So whenever you look at a guide, it is just that. It's a guide. It's not an absolute. There's key considerations that you're going to want to look at whenever you're looking at compensation, and this is where I suggest that you reach out to an expert. First of all is ownership. Is it a privately held company? Is it a private equity-backed company, a venture-backed company, or a publicly held company? These are all different as far as what the requirements are for the position and the skill sets that are needed. Next is going to be company size. Smaller companies tend to be less sophisticated as opposed to larger companies. As you move into a smaller company, you can rely more on your personal skills. And whenever you're into a larger company, you really have to design processes and controls and be able to manage at that level. Location is important. Cost of living plays different factors. Certain industries will pay more for their accounting and finance talent as opposed to others. And then the required skills. If you're looking for super technical skills like SEC filings or mergers and acquisitions, those are going to command more money because they're more specialized skills in the industry. Also, education and certifications. If you're looking for somebody with an MBA, CPA, or other like CIPA, other considerations for certifications, those are going to naturally demand more money as they are typically bring talents and experiences along with that. Years of experience can be a variable as well. And then what we're seeing even more than ever recently is inflation. There's strong inflationary pressures in these positions. So the folks that you're paying X 2-3 years ago are going to earn Y or Z either today or shortly in the future. We believe there's a lot of pent-up demand left in inflation, where we're going to see salaries and wages continuing to increase for finance and accounting pretty dramatically in the next few years. When we look at controller compensation in the Inland Empire, firstly, we start off with our limited performers, and there's been a lot of pressure on the entry-level controllers in the market recently. But today, on the limited budget, you can look for controllers around $125,000 a year. Just realize that pressure is going to continue to move up as we move into 2022. Our strong performers are looking at $140,000 a year, whereas our star performers, your A and A+ players, those controllers are looking for $165,000 a year. And your elite, which is going to be your top compensated controllers, are $250,000 per year. When we look at the Orange County region, as far as controllers, your entry-level control and your elite, which is going to be your top compensated controllers, are $250,000 per year. There's been a lot of pressure on that entry-level controller moving up, and we expect that to continue in the market. Your strong performers are $175,000 per year, whereas your star performers, your A players, the highly sought-after controllers, go over $200,000 a year now. We're seeing them around $210,000. And then your elite, which is your highest compensated level, is around $300,000 per year. When we talk about controllers in the Los Angeles area, that's going to be our highest compensated region in the Southern California area. When we look at limited performers or the beginning controllers, they're coming in at $150,000 a year. We expect to continue to see inflationary pressures at that level, as well as the strong performer level, where they're coming in at $180,000 per year. Our star performers, which are our A players, can be $225,000 a year and in that range. And our elite performers are going to be in the $325,000 a year range. When we look at our beautiful San Diego market for controllers, our beginning controllers are at $135,000. Again, inflationary pressures in that area. Our strong performers are at $175,000 a year. Our star performers, A players, $200,000 a year. And then the elite, which is the top echelon in compensation, $315,000 per year. We talked about the compensation level for controllers, but you may be looking for more information on other accounting positions, such as a CAO, accounting manager, staff accountant, or other support positions. If so, download our 2022 salary guide for finance and accounting positions in Southern California using the link below.